My name is Ashton Williams, and I'm the community manager at Infinity Ward.
Infinity Ward, this is one of the first games where you've had like built-in esports support in an Infinity Ward game. How's that been?
It's been great. I mean, we've looked at everything from previous Call of Duties, and the team has kind of taken all of that knowledge and built upon that to make this, make Infinite Warfare the best it can possibly be going into this season. I mean, everything from the way we've been working with the pro players and the pro community before launch, even to now, and building features that are not only enjoyable for the players but also for the viewers. So it's been really incredible.
Being a community manager, that means you are interfacing directly with the community. How's that been, and sort of filtering that feedback and handing it over to the team?
It's actually been pretty easy. I mean, we have the Call of Duty community is massive. It's full of extremely passionate fans, and so I take a lot of the feedback and ideas and suggestions, and we can kind of get a good idea of what we want to try next or what we think the community is looking for, and I'll take all of that back to the team, and we kind of say, okay, well, what if we did this, or what if we did this, and that's where we say, okay, cool, we can change these things, we can add these things. And so the team and I just kind of go through and see what we can do to expand upon the already existing community and how to bring new players in, but also keep it fun for everyone. So it's been really, really cool.
I feel like an interesting part of this is that like esports and Call of Duty, like core Call of Duty players, like everyday Call of Duty player, and then the esports fans are like kind of separate. How's it been sort of like trying to bridge that gap?
Well, the team looks at everything from creating instances where we can allow the casual player to even feel like they're part of the esports world. So we have everything from game battles to the live event viewer that's built into the game, to give those players an experience where they can elevate themselves. If they want to try to be on a top 16 team, they can do that. And so that the team's been very aware of both of these communities that we have, and we also make sure that the changes that our multiplayer team takes into consideration gets applied to the global community as well. So it's an even playing field across the board, regardless of if you're a pro player or if you're an up-and-coming player. So
one thing we've been talking about has been sort of this idea that you can like you sort of talked about, that the everyday player can now get into this community, and what are the sort of the avenues that you would say are the best way for those players to sort of get into the esports community?
Definitely game battles. It's something that's been around for quite some time, and it's a good opportunity for players to not only play against better players and get better in practice, but also find teams. Back when I played Call of Duty 4 way back in the day, that was how you did it, and so to have that be a road to success for them, that's really important.
Looking at the Call of Duty last year that they worked with Call of Duty World League, are there any like specific changes that you guys wanted to make for esports that you can call out that are like big ones?
Yeah, that's definitely the feedback that we get. The team goes, okay, let's make that everywhere. So as in terms of previous games where certain things might have been changed just for those guys, it's now something for everyone. And something I'm not sure if you're aware of, but prior into the beginning after launch, we kind of released a V1 of what we thought the rule set was going to be going into Infinite Warfare for CWL this year. And one of the features was the rig and weapon draft. And Infinity Ward we got so much feedback based on that weapon draft. And as a team, we decided to get rid of it. And that's huge. That's something that in previous the history of esports isn't something that happens very often. It's not something that drastic isn't really a motivator. So for us, having that and then having the rig draft is kind of a big move for us.
It's also been very interesting. It seems like that was not only a gameplay decision, but also like an event decision. Like the in between matches, everything, all that stuff's been working really smoothly and been like transitioning really quickly. Was that like also part of the thinking there?
That's exactly right. We wanted to make everything quicker. So, the team sat down and said, okay, what can we do to get you as a viewer, keeping your attention there and keeping you involved, but also for the players, getting them in and out of matches as quickly as possible. So our maps are preloading when you're sitting there, creating your class, and so that's something that you'll see when you watch the matches. Is it's pretty flawless straight across the board. So that's a very big change.
So this is basically, I mean, besides PSX, the big event really of so far this year, what are you looking forward to for this event, and then also like for the future?
Well, I'm not going to say who I think I want to win because I don't think I can do that. But it's just really exciting because to see these teams play on the level that they play on on Infinite Warfare for the first time it's actually really exciting. And I know everyone back at the studio who's still at work is watching. You know, there's TVs all over our studio, so I know they're watching back in California. And I think we're all really looking forward to the progression of these teams throughout the season. What's going to unfold, what teams are going to just kind of be in those top placements. But it's also a good opportunity for everyone at the studio to grow into esports as well. You know, it's growing, it's learning for us to go from one game and then into the next one. So the whole year is just really exciting for everyone in the studio.